Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Happy New Year, everyone! It's time we talk about those tech resolutions that all of you need to make in 2025. That's right, if you are going to continue, and I will say continue to get the most out of your technology, it's important that you make resolutions. Now, keep in mind that we all make resolutions about our personal lives, but it's time that we start to every year make changes as far as we use our technology devices. Now, many of you probably don't even know where to start with your tech resolutions, and that's why I have a list of things that you need to do to get started. So, speaking of which, let's get started and talk about things that you need to do in 2025 as far as your technology is concerned. So, number one is to make sure that you're keeping an automatic backup of all of your devices. It's very important that you know that anytime that you have a piece of technology, there's always that chance that something's going to go wrong. There are ways to ensure that you are automatically backing up your devices. If you're a Windows user, and let me step back a step, you probably your best step is to utilize cloud backup service. External hard drives are good if you're transporting documents and photos from one place to another, but the cloud is your best option. So going forward with that, if you're a Windows user, then Carbonite. Even Mac users can take advantage of Carbonite at carbonite.com to automatically back up your Macintosh and Windows desktop computers. It's as low as, I think, want to say $95 a year for unlimited backup of all of your files on your Macintosh and your Windows computers. If you're looking for smart device backup, such as smartphones and tablets, you have a variety of different things that you can use to back up your information. You can utilize Google if you have a Android how can I miss the combination or the differences between an Android and an iPhone? So again, if you're a Google user, then if you have an Android phone or an LG, then Google is your preferred backup service. If you're an iPhone user, obviously use iCloud. Now, if you don't like paying the 99 cents for backup of your photos and documents, then you can always take advantage of, if you're an Amazon Prime user, Amazon allows unlimited backup of photos, a limited amount of videos and documents with its Prime backup service. So if you're a Prime user, look into that, because as you know, Amazon Prime isn't just for that discount when it comes to ordering packages online. It offers a variety of things such as backup and, of course, the Amazon Prime Video service. Next on that list of resolutions is it's time for you to start to build your human firewall. What the heck does that mean, building your human firewall? Well, technology not technology, but cybercrime is a human problem. It would have been weird if that sentence would have come out, technology is a human problem. It really isn't. But cybercrime is a human problem, with criminals launching socially engineered attacks to get you to click on items that will infect your devices or trick you into giving out personal information. As long as you don't click on stuff, you can stay safe from 99% of all cyber threats out there. And 99% of all cyber threats require user interaction for them to be effective. So building your human firewall involves not only making sure that you are taking advantage and making sure that you understand what things you need to do when it comes to your not clicking on stuff in email. It also involves the following. So number one, when you're building your human firewall, you're making sure that you're not reusing passwords and you're getting into the practice of using passphrases. Passphrases take a long time to crack from hackers, and if you're struggling, there's a website that you can go to that will help you generate your own passphrases and passwords. Let me introduce to you Bitwarden's password generator. Many of us suffer from passwords because we're using words in terms that we're using on social media. So if you're stuck, go to Bitwarden's password generator, which is bitwarden.com/password generator. If you go down, you can either choose to use a password, as you can see here, or the option of using a passphrase. Now, in most instances, you can use a 2 or 3 word passphrase, and passphrases are essentially 2 unrelated words that make up a strong password. So if you go down, and you can have the option to capitalize and include numbers in your passphrases, then it will help make your passphrases safe and secure from criminals, because they won't even be able to crack them. As you can see, estimated time to crack a passphrase, even 3 words, it's going to take centuries. So make sure that you're using passphrases to build up your human firewall. Also, enable 2-step or 2-factor authentication on all of your websites. If you're locked out of your social media account or any online account, criminals have used 2-factor authentication to prevent you from getting in. And it works in reverse. If you enable it on your online accounts, then criminals aren't able to get access to your online accounts. Also, make sure that you are checking to find out if you have been breached or your information has been leaked in a large-scale data breach. There's a beautiful website that I'm going to bring up called haveibeenpwned.com, which will allow you to check to see if your information is leaked on the dark web. Now, the problem is I can't even spell have I been pwned to show you how to bring it up, but we will get there, and there I am. So haveibeenpwned.com can be reached at haveibeenpwned.com. Enter in your email address that you want to see that has been leaked, and you can hit pwned to find out if that has been leaked or is on the dark web. If it has not been pwned like this, great, no breached accounts. But if you have been pwned, then you need to make sure that you're changing passwords that you use to log into that website or that email to ensure that criminals don't get access to your information. But Have I Been Pwned will help you build your firewall. And then finally, there has been a message popping up on most computers that asks you for your pass key. So get into the practice of using pass keys, because it uses biometrics, meaning your fingerprint or your eyes. How do you like that? Your eyes, in order to identify that who you say you are when you log into specific websites. Microsoft, Google, and Apple offer pass key information. So if it pops up, enable it. It'll make it harder for criminals to get into your sites. Next on our list is AI and how you can't turn a blind eye to AI. There are a ton of AI tools out there. For those of you that are still scared of AI, just think of AI as conversational Google or Google on crack. There are a ton of different AI websites out there, and I'll bring up some in a few seconds, but AI essentially will allow you to find information a lot quicker than you would if you were to do a standard Google search. And it makes it, the information is provided to you in a way that is digestible. When you normally Google information, it will bring up sites that you have to search. But with AI, you can be pretty concise and ask it questions such as, what tech resolutions should I make? I'm going to spell that right, this year. So rather than bringing up a bunch of different websites, AI tools will definitely make sure that you have a list of resolutions that you can use. And the good thing about it, as far as using AI prompts, If you talk to AI like a human, then it will bring you information that you want. Like, let's go with Microsoft Copilot and type in the same thing. Doesn't matter how you use it or whatever you do with prompts, will bring up the same information, and it varies on how and what AI tool that you're using. As you can see, I was using Google Gemini to bring up the information before. Now, and it brought up more detailed tips, but with Microsoft Copilot, it basically just brings a list of resolutions you should make in the following year or this current year. And finally, the cool thing with AI this year is the fact that now we have access to Sora, which is at Sora.com. This allows you to make video from an AI prompt or from a text prompt that gives you up to a minute, 20 seconds, or up to, I think, a minute of video. So if we click on this teddy bear dancing in the field, as you can see, there is the AI prompt that created this. A brown bear that is a mascot for wild plants and flowers, repopulation nonprofit. He likes to wander in areas that need to have the plants brought to light, etc., etc. The good thing about Sora is you can just tell it, this is what I want to happen, and it makes it happen for you. So with AI becoming so powerful, you can no longer turn a blind eye to all the AI tools that are out there. Next on our list is improve your mobile protection. Sorry, the logo's in the way. Let me move that out. Yeah, look at that. Improve your mobile protection. That means that if it comes to your smartphone, you better quit not enabling screen lock on your devices and making sure that you aren't just downloading any app that is available to your iPhone and Android device. One of the top sneaky apps or fleeceware apps that are available on the web are AI tools. AI tools are available for your smart devices, but there are a lot of people that want to steal your personal information by creating bogus apps. So when it comes to improving your smartphone or mobile device protection, don't go with your smartphone with no password protection on there. You can enable a passkey, facial recognition, or just a 4-digit key to keep your smartphone safe and secure. Next is social media, and treat it like your CRM. As you can see, that pesky logo's in the way, but there you go. Client relation management services are great, but believe it or not, your social media tools can definitely take the place of that, especially LinkedIn. Time to start or stop exchanging business cards. They're great on your desk, but what can you do with those if you don't connect with those people online? Utilize your social media like a CRM by making sure that you understand where people are and how you can stay connected with them. If you're connected with the business card in today's day and age, people change jobs frequently. So if you only have their current information, or I shouldn't say current, the information on their business card, you're out of luck. People keep up and up to date their information on social media. So you should be there, and you need to treat it like a CRM service. Also, when we talk about social media, it's time that you start to get serious about your social media and website security. A lot of websites are being designed with cookie cutter or site builder tools like GoDaddy, Site Builder. You can also use Squarespace and Wix. The problem with these is that it's easy for you to log in and access and update your website anywhere in the world. Same thing with social media. You can log into your social media account from anywhere in the world. So can cyber criminals. So those cybersecurity tips I talked about as far as building your personal firewall and doing two-factor authentication and changing passwords, you need to do this frequently with your websites and with your social media accounts. That way you don't permanently lose your social media or your website to some cyber criminal, because once they get access to that information, it's gone forever. Next, quit handing out your mobile number. You wonder why you get those spam calls on your mobile phone and those unknown text messages? It's because you shared your mobile number with an entity that is using your mobile number as a side hustle. So instead, set up services like, I almost said GoDaddy. I'm really tripping out today. But services like Uma, Vonage, WhatsApp, and Google Voice. WhatsApp and Google Voice are free, but you can set up numbers with those services to give out to public entities and only give out your mobile number to personal friends and family. As far as paying for services like Reading Central, Uma, and Vonage, if you have a business, it's time that you utilize voice over IP services like that. That way you can protect your workforce from giving out their personal numbers, and you can ensure that the information is encrypted, because services like those encrypt your conversations, so that way criminals can't peer in and see what's going on with your work life and your home life. Next, those subscriptions that you use, time to analyze them and make sure that you're still using those services. One of the best ways to check that out is to log into your iCloud account with Apple to find out if you're paying for subscriptions that you no longer need. Also, check your smartphone to verify that you aren't paying for apps that you're not using anymore. And of course, your email, and unsubscribe from those subscriptions and turn off those subscriptions if you're not paying for those services. Now, finally, the most important tech resolution that you should make in 2025 is this. Make sure that you're taking a break from your devices and apps. So one of the good methods that you can use in order to make sure that you're taking a break from your apps is to adopt a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. policy when you're on your smart devices. Many of you are tempted to use your devices as an alarm. You can, but you can turn off that alarm and do other things before you hop on your phone. Tech devices are addictive, so it's very important that you set aside time when you can take a break from those tech devices. Another good holiday or day that you can choose to not use your smart devices is on Sundays. Adopt a set it down Sunday process every week to ensure that you have a day of rest from your tech devices and aren't glued to them consistently. So with that, there we go. So with that said, if you've got comments or questions about what tech resolutions you should make or the ones that I've mentioned, leave them in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to comment, like, and share this video with your non-tech savvy friends, because I know you know people out there that aren't good with technology but want to learn more. So my goal with these videos is to open you up to a whole new world of ideas, experience, and ideas when it comes to your gadgets and devices. I love people and I love technology. I've read all the manuals and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy to use for everyone. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile, and thanks for watching.